Amen, amen. What's good with y'all boys? Today we are ready to Rework it. Now, if you guys are returning to the scene or just seeing this video and you played the game before, you know that the game went through a crazy wave of just negativity. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, from my POV, I always try to work with my community and come up with things that we think are best for the players. Big reason why we ended up in the situation that we were in though is we had a specific type of player group. The type of players that we have were for the most part mainly like CC focused type of players. They were like really comp players, so if you're talking like people from like Type Soul leaderboard, Devoken leaderboard, any type of leaderboard like Apex, whatever, those are the type of players we were getting, right? One of the things that we kind of had overtuned because of this was the required skill to play the game. NPCs were blitzing you down, and the way that we set up the progression, it required a lot of critical thinking. And in order to really make it quick and make it fun, it came down to learning patterns that were kind of hard to pick up on, and it came down to really strategizing, right? But there's not that many players on the platform that are used to games like that, and this game was set up by those type of players that really want that like really hardcore aspect when it comes to just game difficulty overall. And because of that, we set up the progression in a way that didn't really support people that weren't ready for that, and the players that did play received a lot of hardship. When you're playing through the game, a lot of the time you had to really test to see like your determination on something. You fight it and it's cooking you. It's damn near like if you played Elden Ring and you died to the same thing 30 times, you're gonna wonder whether or not you want to keep doing this. So we completely decided to reroute and change basically everything. Now progression is completely different. PvE is completely different. The map is also completely different. We took all of the recommendations that people gave us and pretty much just changed everything. So now we will be releasing the game again shortly to the public, and there's a few things to really look out for. Like I said, the game has been completely changed, and I don't mean just like we moved a little bit of this and a little bit of that to different spots. Genuinely, we thought it through and we have changed basically everything. So one thing that you're going to see that's going to be completely different is it's going to be more event based, more friend group based. It's going to be more PvP focused, as PvP is pretty much a guaranteed thing in the game now. You cannot really just like avoid it and kind of go to the PvE. You will have to fight. That is a part of the game. You can do PvE and be PvE focused, but PvE is very difficult in this game, and we've made it go to the late game because we know of how hard it is. With that being said though, people that do pick up fast in these type of games do tend to kind of ruin the experience for other players. So we've also made systems that while we're going to make PvP the main focus, we're going to make it to where matchmaking is even possible throughout the servers. We've added a competitive server system to where servers can level up depending on the type of players that are in that server. That way that you can see the type of competition that you're going to be getting yourself into before even like doing anything in the server. You could be an FFC that is server level 3 and decide whether or not you want to stay. And we did all this to really just give a fresh experience, focus on what players like to do, and just really do something different, do something that hasn't been seen before, and we think that will really turn out great. We will be dropping this release very soon. If you want to see all of the specifics, I would go check in the update logs. We always keep update logs pretty decently well updated. However, some of the recent ones I was very tired and kind of cut a few corners. But all in all, there's a lot in the game that changed. I would just go experience it for yourself, maybe even 3. We will be posting a date in the Discord, most likely. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys will enjoy the next release. We put a lot of effort into this, so come in with, you know what I'm saying, an open mind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Keep it undercover. We not even lovers. We just with each other, right?